Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Scrap Mechanic, and today I'm going to be trying something I've been wanting to try out for a while. I've seen this trend of videos in various genres, whether it's like music, or like even like Minecraft, or just anything really, where people test their creative abilities by seeing what they can create in certain time restrictions. Now, we're going to be doing 10 seconds, 1 minute, and then 10 minutes to see what kind of car I can build in Scrap Mechanic. I think this challenge suits me very well because I've been practicing speed building for years. Most multiplayer Mondays have some type of speed build. Usually we get 15 minutes though, not 10 minutes, or 10 seconds for that matter. I have a whole speed build series, but I generally just try to build things quick and I don't actually give myself real time restraints. So what I have here is I built some timers. I built just some basic foundations of timers I'm gonna use. This is my start timer. So that will indicate that I can start building, and then I'll have this hooked up into other timers that will give me the final time, and then I have to stop when this gets triggered, which is not a very pleasant sound at all. So here's how this is going to work. I'm gonna get my inventory all set with what items I need, and then I'm going to start the timer, and as soon as it begins, I have to start building a car. And now, for the sake of giving myself the best chance I have here, especially for 10 seconds, I'm going to say that wiring doesn't count as the building process. I think just block placement is what I'm gonna focus on. So after those 10 seconds are up, I'm gonna be able to wire up the engine to the seat, wire up the engine to the wheels and all that stuff, because otherwise I don't think anything's gonna happen with 10 seconds. But maybe I can get a functioning creation if I can wire after the timer's all set. And then we're gonna test out each build to see how functional they are, and by the end of the episode, we'll have 3 very different builds to compare to each other. And we're just gonna see how much of a difference time really makes when it comes to building in Scrap Mechanic. Okay, I think I've prepared myself for the 10-second build. All we need is a building material, a bearing, a wheel, an engine, and a seat. If I can place all these things within 10 seconds in the right spots, then we should have a car, I hope. Oh, but I'm really nervous for the 10-second one. I think I could do something in a minute, but 10 seconds is really not a lot of time. All right, for the 10 seconds, I'm not gonna put steering on it because steering is gonna take 10 seconds by itself. All right, here we go. Pressing the button to start. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. Oh no, I can't put a wheel there. Engine. Seat. Drop it off. Ah! All right, we're out of time. I missed things. I obviously only have 3 wheels. The reason I didn't put a wheel here is because I literally can't. See, the lift is in the way from where you build it. I forgot about that. So this is our car. Now I can just hook up what I need to hook up. Obviously, we don't have any steering. So we're gonna see how functional this is. I can only get 3 wheels on there, which I think is pretty good. If I have a functional car at 10 seconds, I mean, I think I did a pretty good job for myself. All right, here we go. All right, we got forward and we got backward. And you know what? I mean, not having the 3rd wheel there, you kind of have a little bit of turning in it. It's not, it's not centered. I built it odd width and I gave it an even width seat, but I think with the time constraints, I think we did pretty good for ourselves. So let's keep this here. This is our 10-second car. I think the term 10-second car has a much more favorable meaning in actual car lingo. But now I need to make myself a 1-minute timer, which is as simple as doing that. There we go. 60 seconds, 1 minute. Okay, so for 1 minute, I'm gonna put steering on it. So for any build, this is my strategy in multiplayer Mondays, especially too. I always focus on function before form. Once the function is there, I can then use the rest of the time to make it look nice. Does 1 minute give me any time to make a car look nice after the form is introduced? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. All right, 1 minute is still not a lot of time, guys, so I don't know what to expect with this. All right, here we go. We're starting the timer. This is it. All right, I have no idea if this is even or odd. Let's just put a seat down, find out. That looks good to me. Let's put the engine down. Now let's actually center this on the lift so I can put all my wheels down. The back wheels are gonna be nice and flush with the body. This is gonna be front wheel steering only, which means I gotta put a block There. This is not gonna have suspension on it, by the way. This is gonna go... Oh, I did that too much. I'm already wasting time. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, that's good. And then we got that, that, that. All right, that's good. Now I think we're gonna have steering if we do this. I know hooking up I can technically do after, but I kind of want to test it out real quick. All right, we got steering. This is good. All right, now we've got no more time left. Let's make it look like a car. Okay, we're out of time. That's the best I can do with a car. This isn't so bad. Actually, everything I think is symmetrical. I thought I messed up on that last piece, but it just happened to mess up the same amount on each side, which makes it not a mess up anymore. All right, so now all I gotta do is hook up the engine to the seat, hook up the engine to the wheels, and I think we're gonna have a fully functioning car this time, rather than just a partially functioning car from the 10-second build. All right, let me turn the engine up just a little bit. I'll turn it up by 2. All right, look at that. You know, this does not look half bad. For a 1-minute build, I think this does not look half bad. And I wasted some time second-guessing myself on the steering, too. The reason I second-guessed myself on the steering is because I have blocks steering against blocks, so you can actually see the corner is rubbing in there. Normally that's why I use pipe pieces in most of my builds for the steering, is because the pipe pieces can turn without causing collisions. But this would only be an issue if I was actually using suspension, because when you apply like a sideways tension to suspension, then you get suspension glitches, which makes your vehicle not behave normally. But all right, let's do the side-by-side comparison. So here's the 10-second car. Here is the 1-minute car. And now we have the 10-minute car, which is a significant bump in time. But I actually got to make myself the timer here. All right, I got my inventory set up. This is gonna get a little bit more complicated because we're gonna be using suspension, we're gonna be using special pipe pieces, we're gonna be putting design into this thing because we're gonna have some time to make this thing look like a car. I got my 10-minute timer. I hope it's all hooked up right, because that's gonna be very sad if this doesn't happen to work right. It's gonna count down, literally, it's counting down, and here we go. Let's do it. All right, so we got some time to work here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got nice and even. I'm actually gonna be using, I didn't even realize, I forgot that I could just use a level 5 seat anyway. So this is actually gonna look even better compared to those than I originally anticipated. All right, so now let's actually try to give ourselves like a good looking car here. We're gonna use some wheel wells and stuff. I hope I'm doing this. No, I need to extend out more. I have time to like make decisions and stuff, I'm pretty sure. All right, so I'm gonna give it some suspension right in here. I hope that I'm not gonna I hope I have a good height here. Now, when I'm putting I wish we could put steering directly on suspension. That's always been a gripe of mine. All right, I think that's good. We're gonna have some ground clearance. Now I just gotta do that a couple more times. All right, so now I just need to make sure I got a good wheelbase here. We don't want it to be too snubby. Is this gonna be good? Center a wheel there, center. I think that's gonna be a good wheelbase. So for this one, I actually don't need the suspension to be up as high because I don't need to put steering on this side. I can just go directly to the wheel, and now the wheels are aligned. All right, so this one I am actually gonna hook it up in the middle of building because I do want to be able to confirm function before I start focusing on form. All right, so there's that. Let's move this up a little bit. And we can increase these. Oh, why did I use level 1 suspension? I'm stupid. I had level 5 suspension at my disposal and I just chose level 1. All right, there we go. Oh boy, this car is gonna be a little bit top heavy, isn't it? All right, so I'm gonna choose plastic, I think, for the rest of the car so we can have a nice, you know what? Actually, let's do this. Let's add another layer on the bottom. We're gonna make this heavy, lower the center of mass a little bit. I should probably look at the time. How are we doing? It has been 3 minutes. Okay. All right, we're doing good so far. Now let's actually start with some form, I guess. Oh boy. No, I wanted plastic. I don't want this thing to be heavy on top. All right, where's the plastic? Blocks, plastic block. Because plastic is 4 weight, and this is, oh, that's not much different. I need a lighter block. Let's use wood block tier 3. Tier 3 wood block. I think that's gonna be good. There we go. So here's where I have to start trying to make it look good as best I can. These are always the more time-consuming aspects of building. All right, and we build up from there. And I think that's kind of an all right spot to extend out from. Let's just extend that all the way back. Oh boy, this is a skinny car. I gotta widen it out. We can do that with the wheel wells though. Go ahead and do a little bit of that. Yeah, that's good enough for the wheel wells. That's not so bad, is it? I feel like I did make this too long, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Literally, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna turn this on at some point and we're literally gonna roll with it. There we go. This is not gonna be a fantastic looking car in 10 minutes, but it's gonna be a car. Let me move this closer to the timer because I wanna be able to hear it go off. Maybe not that close. I might actually lower the suspension. Yeah, make this thing a little bit lower to the ground. Then the suspension will just uncompress as we go over bumps, keeping our wheels in contact with the ground. Wheel wells, I've always hated wheel wells. Wheel wells, for some reason, just are never easy for me to figure out how to build. You know, is this thing gonna turn into a pickup truck? I think this is gonna turn into a pickup truck. All right. There's no way that this is gonna, the seat's definitely gonna collide with this. I'm gonna try to build like a windshield system here, but I'm not gonna be able to connect it over the top of the seat, I don't think. Yeah, there's no way. Does this? Oh. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Hey, that works. I thought the seat was gonna be too big. All right. And yeah, let's make this a pickup truck. Look at this. Look at what we got going on here. All right, and of course we need a window in the back like that. Oh, this is turning out really well. How much time? We still got like 4 minutes left. I feel like I should have built this a little bit bigger. We could put headlights in this thing. Oh, yeah. You know you really gave yourself a lot of time when you start putting lights in your build. And then in the back, we can do on top of each other. Here, let's actually make it face the right way. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is actually a really decent amount of time. All right, we got that. And what else do we want to do? Ooh, let's make this look nicer. No, actually, I think it looks normal like that. But I just want to try it out. We have time to try things out. How does this look? Oh, how does this look in comparison? That actually does look pretty good. I'm gonna go with that. All right, I'm gonna build these up like that so they look more like interior wheel well. I don't know what these things are called. They're like wheel wells. It's hard to say. Rear wheel wells. That is not easy to say. Rear wheel wells. For the back of the truck in the bed. Let's fill in that part. Is that good over here? Nope. All right, there we go. And I will put more wedge pieces here. Yeah, wedge pieces are the secret to making things look kind of nice. If you haven't figured that out already, wedge pieces are the secret. How much time we got left? We got like 2 minutes left. All right, there's that. And I need parts, pipe. Where's the pipe? There they are. I need the T. Is this the T? All right, there we go. And then just like that. And that should open up. Tools, hammer, press the lights. All right, well, there's a collision somewhere, but it should technically open if I put a controller in here. Interactive. All right, you know, I'm just gonna type in controller. Controller. Let's just put a controller right here. There we go. There's that. Let's get a button. Button. Let's put a button back here too. Controller goes in there. This opens up 90 degrees when the button is pressed. Button hooks up to the seat. And that goes 90 degrees in that direction. And there you go. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Now we have a bed that opens when we press that button. All right, and to make this thing look a little bit, how much time we got left? We got less than a minute. To make this thing look a little bit nicer in the front, let's use, where's stuff? Where's block? Parts is what I want. What am I looking for? Where's the ducts? Here we go. This is what I wanted. Can I do this? Does that look all right? That looks okay. Doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna look, but I think that looks all right. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Oh, let's fill that in. What did I just fill in there? I don't know what I just filled in. Oh, there's the timer. Right when I was about to... I'm missing one piece. One little piece. I was just about to finish it. All right, look at this thing. This thing actually looks pretty good. If you look at it from this side, it looks pretty good. And then from this side, you notice there's just a weird thing missing. And that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's test it out now. Here we go. You got your face just kind of, you know, just sticking out of the roof there. All right, let's drive it. Let's see how it drives. Look at this. Look at this. No, we're not gonna tip over. We're fine. No reason to tip over here. Okay, this thing, it is a little bit top heavy still, despite my best efforts to lower the center of mass. It's still slightly top heavy. I think I didn't need to put the wheels as far down as I did. I could have had the wheels come up a little bit more. That probably would have helped. But look at the differences here. I mean, the 10-second and the 1 minute, they're not that different visually, but functionally they are completely different. And then this thing has just the form and the function. Oh, I just noticed that this isn't even, the wheels aren't even aligned on this one. They're aligned on that one. I didn't even notice that until just now. All right, man, look at the difference between all these three. All right, let's drive them side by side now. All right, you got this one. Here's your 10 seconds worth of work. Oh, I forgot that wasn't even welded to the ground. Yeah, there you go. 10 seconds worth of work here. And you got this one. See, this one's nice. This is a nice car. This one's actually more stable than the truck that I built because it has a wider wheelbase and lower center of mass. This one actually drives really nice. So think about that. This is a 1 minute build. It drives nicer than this thing. Sometimes your form will override some of your function. This thing looks awesome, in my opinion, for 10 minutes. And it actually drives pretty well, but you gotta be careful with it. It's not like immune to error. Like if you just go as fast as you want, that tipped over a lot slower than I thought. I think there's still some type of suspension glitch in there. Oh, I never actually tested out yet. Let's test out the door on this thing. All right, you can open up your door for your bed. And you can put whatever you want in the back there. You know, maybe like a cup or something. Because you can't really fit much back there, can you? This was a really fun concept. If you guys like it too, let me know if you want me to try this for other types of builds. We could do it for we could do various time limits for like a hovercraft, which would be way more complicated, of course. Or like a walker or anything really. Anything that I built in the game, we can just put this kind of time limit on to see what it would be like to build it under different time constrictions. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Quick reminder, at the end of the month, the ugly ScrapMan sweater is going to be gone from the merch store forever. So if that's something that you wanted to get your hands on, you have until the end of the year to do that, so check the merch link down in the description below. And if you enjoyed this episode of Scrap Mechanic and you want to see more, check out this playlist on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.